Hey guys. How's it going? KRBN. It's up like 1% every day. At this pace, it's gonna be at 100 in the next few months. That's good, right? So Pinter is at a pop, fading. It got rejected at that declining 20. Snapchat got rejected below the declining 50. What a move! So it went from 2440s to 4080. Holy shit. Bill getting rejected at declining 50. Unity got rejected at declining 20 in after hours. Amazon at the declining 50. FTNT at the declining 50. I'm seeing a theme here. Do you? Now that can obviously change after the open, but these are not random levels. Man, only thing I want is another 10-15% correction in the major indices. Like if we can go down another 10-15% from here, another leg down, like please, can we just have that? Get it over with. Chop is the worst. Chop, chop, chop. It's the worst market environment. Wait, CCAC. Oh, I was thinking about CACC. Okay. Time to lose some money? Well, if you have that outlook, you probably shouldn't trade. Now I'm really happy I sold a quarter of TQQ into that strength. Okay guys, good luck everyone. And also, guys, you know, be careful trading these EPs in quotation marks. You know, these are not quality EPs that kind of run up into these declining moving averages. They're very prone to failure, just like AMD did 2 days ago. You know, gapped up into resistance, just straight down. You know, the best EPs are the ones that gap up over resistance areas. They don't have any, they don't have any moving averages above them. The moving averages are below them. You know, some stuff like Amazon, right? Look at it, you know. There are no EPs in downtrends. Rarely. U2, right? Gapped up into the declining 10 and now it's just going straight down. Yeah, Google, this one gapped up over all this range, but it's still faded because it's a weak market. That's the problem. That's the problem. But energy is a beast, man. Energy, man, like energy ETFs are doing really well. Doku. Yeah, Doku was the one. Yeah, I saw that one, but I didn't trust it. Yeah, that was the... By the time it took out these moving averages, it was already way above its opening range highs. Or actually, you know what? The 60-minute opening range highs was just above the moving averages, so there was actually an entry point there. Huh. So there was actually an entry there. Oh well. But I'm looking at some of these stocks like Pinterest. Like it's you know, they're making money. They have, you know, they're growing, not hyper growth, but they're growing, right? Expected to grow EPS by 32% next year, and they have a PE of 22. Like, I don't know, some of these stocks are getting to value levels here. Well, some still have a long way to fall. Some of these unprofitable revenue growth stories, but some of these things, they're printing money and they're pretty cheap. I don't know. Doesn't mean they need to go up, but it's just an observation. This Snapchat chart is bugging me out. It looks like this is today's candle, but it's not. This is today's candle. Kind of weird chart. Super weird chart. Yeah, Alibaba, PE of 2? Holy shit, man. Yeah, it's because of the China political stuff, right? If they eat, no, PE 12. Oh, you mean forward PE? PE 13, I mean. But no matter how you slice and dice it, it's not expensive, right? Expect to grow 15%. But there's, you know, this political risk with this. That's the problem. They're all blaming Apple Oh yeah. Facebook blamed them too. Well, it's true, but you know. I don't know how reliable the TC2000 fundamental data is. Yeah, I use MarketSmith. But they're also pretty boomer. Could be so much better, but yeah. That's what happens when you put 50 boomers in an office. You get a mediocre product. Aluminum, or AA going up, very strong. Oxy and oil and gas name. One sector that is potentially setting up or starting to set up is the financials. Like those ETFs look pretty good. They just need to break out. They look like they remind me about energy ETFs like a month ago. You know, these big bases that showed relative strength to the overall market. That's what these financial ETFs remind me of. Yeah, I know Koifin. I use Koifin too, but I don't like their interface. There's too much noise. But yeah, it's pretty good. Dix? Is Dix building? No, it's getting rejected. ANF? No, I don't know. Yeah, Koifin is kinda, they don't update things. That's, yeah. Oh, Ford. Ford breaking down. Oh, yeah, they had earnings, right? Didn't they have earnings today? No, they don't. No, they did. Nothing special. Facebook is right at the 50 monthly, where it has previously found support. Man, these oil ETFs. Holy shit, I should have done more size. Why didn't I do more size? Why is Nasdaq flat? Ask any boy. Ask any boy. He knows. He'll tell you. Yeah, right, he won't tell you. He knows, but he won't tell us. He won't mere mortals. He won't tell mere mortals as us. Pebble. If it's better for him if the pebble doesn't know. Any oil gas name that's setting up now is a huge laggard. Just be aware. Any oil gas name that hasn't gone yet. Doesn't mean they can't go, but, you know. Maces. Yeah. how do you know which stocks are laggards? If you have a sector and all of those stocks in that sector are up a lot over the past month, but there's a few that have gone sideways during that time, ta-da! That's a laggard. Pfizer? Yeah, I don't like it's below the 50 though. Let's go sideways a bit more. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is kinda surfing the 150. But it has a lot of work to do. It's been showing some stability over the past week or so. But it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't, it's hard to know. Full on short Snap. Can't be 50% up in a market like this on okay earnings. You know that the word can't, it's a very dangerous word in the markets. Because it is up 50% on a day. And actually, it's only up 11% in the past 2 days. So it's not as big of a move as it looks like. You know. Be careful. The word can't in the markets can be very expensive. And also the thing with Snap is look at how it's holding above the declining 20. I would be more confident if it was below the declining 20, but it's actually holding above, you know. I'm passing, you know, I don't know if it's gonna go up or down. It's just not, you know, it's a middle of nowhere. For me, it's like gambling. This is what I want to see in an EP. Above all the moving averages, taking out the range, big volume, nothing above. For me, this and this and this and this and this, you know, these are no trades. Spill is working, but it's kind of running up into from the downside into the 200 and into the declining 50. You know, there's a big chance it gets rejected around those areas. But for day trades, sure. I mean, for day trades, you can probably trade these things. Day trades, you can trade them long, short, sideways, upside, downside. Would I trade EP on the short side? No, I don't trade EPs on the short side because it works very differently. It's much harder. And you have the numbers against you. Do you have any other investments than your boat? Boats are not investments. They're depreciating assets. It's just for fun and giggles. Brian Shannon said hourly time frame is inaccurate because of the half-hour difference. Well, yes. If you look at the hourly chart and don't include the pre-market data, the first candle is half hour. Something you have to be aware of. So it's not the same as the rest of the candles. If you include the pre-market, it doesn't matter. But yeah, but it's not inaccurate. It's just you have to be aware of it. But yeah, there may be difference between different platforms. I don't know. This is how it's in TC2000. Peloton wants single digits. Oh man, Zoom also, man. These moving averages, guys, the 10, 20 and 50 on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly. These things are, oh man, they're so important. Doku. Yeah, it's still, yeah, it went down a little bit after gap up, or gap down, sorry. How much is it down now? 64%? Like, the thing is, every time I see these stocks kind of blow up on earnings, like Facebook, PayPal, Netflix, Doku, this and that, I get more and more excited, because what happens is expectations kind of reset. You lower the bar overall in the markets. And the more that happens, the more stocks go lower. The better, the more opportunities we're gonna have later in this year. Because the thing, what happened after COVID thing, that the bull market we had, I mean, there were so much excesses building up. Like, you had people, it was like 99, 2000 over again. People were quitting their jobs to trade. People who had been trading for 8 months were quitting the jobs. They made more money trading, right? But they didn't realize they were just bull market geniuses. It's the exact same thing that happened in 99, 2000. And now they're all on tilt and want to get the jobs back. And the expectations on some of these stocks, they got so high. And it's good we get a little bit of reset and some, let's say, realistic expectations back into the markets, because that's where big runs start, right? Remember the 2020, 2021 bull market started from after the COVID sell-off. It started after a big washout in the markets. And we are already now getting a washout. I hope it gets worse. Because that's historically where most of my money has been made. It's after corrections. That's where you get the easy money. Things could just go straight up. Yeah, I mean, Tesla, I'm actually surprised too. I would have thought with all this carnage, Tesla would be down more. But it's actually holding up. And for now, building higher lows on the 150. Is it building a bear flag, or has it found some support here? Too early to tell. Too early to tell. But it is holding up very well. Yeah, I mean, I've never traded as little as I have this year. Never. I traded so little. Like, I've had many days this year I have not placed a single trade. Like today, I haven't placed a single trade. It's just not that type of a market. Did you trade XOP after the stream yesterday? No. Why would I do that? Was there a setup there yesterday? Now look at Snap now. It can't be up 50% on just okay earnings. Well, here we are. Took out the opening range highs, and it can very easily go to low 40s by tomorrow. Get the word can't out of your vocabulary if you want to make it in this game. Very dangerous word. Trade setups, not opinions. The markets can do whatever the hell they want. Your job is to not. Your job is to get the fuck out of the way. No matter how crazy you think things are. I'm not over trading, but I'm over the clicking. I'm constantly looking for trades. I'm gonna get arthritis in my finger, clicking like a maniac. That's how I get my dopamine kick. That's how I keep the addiction under control. The energy drinks? I doubt that. I heard energy drinks are good for your teeth. I always take a sip of energy drink after I brush my teeth every night. I read it's very good for your teeth. It's like mouth water, but better. MX Master 2S mouse? Yeah, I think it's MX Master 2S. Yep, that's correct. How the fuck did you know? How the fuck do you know what mouse I use? That's just scary, man. TSM is a master stock right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a picture of my setup. Man, these energy ETFs. Let's go. A lot of growth software names are up today. But that's what happened like earlier this week too, on Monday I think. All the software tech stocks were up. And the next day they tanked. You know, it's a very treacherous market. But, you know, some of these names look like they want to have another leg of the bounce, like this net, this kind of. Now it's kind of surfing above the 20-day. Like it kind of looks like it wants to aim for the 50-day. Well, some of the other ones like Square and Shopify just look like crap. How do you know it will be difficult to achieve same results this year as 2020 to 2021? How did you enter MOS? I clicked the buy button. Look, this thing has been showing, has some momentum, right? And it showed relative strength during the market sell-off. And the first day the market eased, this thing broke out. I have no idea what this year. I mean, maybe it will be a super tough year. But honestly, the kind of starting point for this year is pretty good. We had a correction. Now, obviously, this correction can get much worse. But if it doesn't, the big money is made after corrections. So I don't know. It can be a super tough year, but it could also be a very good year. Goodyear? Yeah, I said buy Goodyear. Yeah, that's true. You're up 40% on the year? Holy shit. Wait, you're outperforming Kenny Boy? Well, it's probably gonna send assassins after you. You're not gonna survive the week. No one outperforms Kenny Boy. That's an old rule. Better get a bulletproof vest or something. Kenny Boy only up 5%. Do you realize 5% in a month is huge for a fund? It's like enormous. Like if you make 5% every month, that's like what? Over 70% per year. That's huge. It's not only, it's actually pretty huge. Yeah, exactly, and especially on the asset base, it's enormous. It's an enormous amount of money. It's more because of compounding. Yes, I already included the compounding effect. It would be 60% without compounding. It's over 200%. No, it's not. I think it's about 70% or so. Exactly, I said 70%, not 60. Come on, guys. %, there you go. I underestimated the compounding effect. Yes, yeah, we get it. Yeah, it's 79%. Yep. I just did some quick math in my head. I didn't come. I was halfway close. Oh. Hey guys, do the compounding effect on NRGU. If it goes up 10.11% every day rest of this month, how much fuel can I buy for my new yacht? Can someone do the math for me? A metric fucking ton. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, guys. A metric fucking ton. Some big dick numbers. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm long these oil ETFs because I need to hedge the fuel cost for me for a yacht, man. I need to be hedged. It's brutal. XBEV and LI, they need time. Oh, the XBEV looks like shit. LI looks better. What's NIO doing? Oh, it looks like shit. Bitcoin related things are ripping here. Coin related things. Yeah, it's a little bit of a risk off day today. That's for sure. Can I stop with the goddamn clicking? I'm clicking on every single stock in TC2000. Risk on, I meant risk on. Especially with the crypto starting to. That's something we didn't see the previous updates in the markets. Now crypto is also starting to rally a little bit. Yeah, this SM looks good, but I just don't like its. I just have a hard time trusting laggards. Why is the overall market rallying today? Is it because of Amazon earnings? Why wouldn't it be rallying? What's the reason for the market not to be rallying? Like, guys, instead of looking for reasons for the market to be up or down, know that the market is up about 50% of all days and down on about 50% of all days. That's all the reason you need to know. That's the reason why the market is rallying. And that's the reason the market was it down yesterday? Yeah, it was down yesterday. Because about 50% of the days it's down, about 50% it's up. Don't overcomplicate things. Well, you can, but if you want to make money, you don't need to. Exactly. Market is up when there are more buyers than sellers, and market is down when there are more sellers than buyers. Simple supply demand. No other reason needed. Yeah, exactly. That's how you make money as a day trader. So you buy the 50% of the up days and you short the 50% of the down days. It's super simple. And you're gonna be correct 100% of the time. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thanks for joining and see you on Monday. Have a great weekend everyone.